Hey guys, it's Mercedes, also known here on the internet as That Mom. Sorry, voice is still cracking after all this time, guys. If you guys are wondering, yes, I did lose my voice a couple months ago, and I did talk about it in a video, but ever since, it just hasn't come back the same. And then now with all the pollen in the air, every time I cough, I lose my voice more. So, wada. Anyway. Today's video is going to be something that I've been working on for a couple months. I actually shot the first couple clips of this video way back in February, and well, not way back in February, but in February, and now it is April. And of course, in typical fashion, I'm finishing this video up on the day I'm supposed to be uploading it. So if anybody's watching it today, Wednesday, give me a shout in the comments below, let me know you're here. But anyway, this video is 3 things that you can do in Phoenix today. I mean, they cost a little bit of money, but what doesn't cost money these days other than taking a nice stroll at the park, other than waking up before the sun comes up and going on maybe a half hour to an hour hike, especially during the middle of the summer. Definitely try to do those hikes before the heat sets in, before 7 o'clock if possible. Be safe, guys. So these are 1 indoor activity, 1 and 2 outdoor activities, but one of the, not even one, both of the outdoor activities you can get wet on. So the first clip I'm going to show you guys is we went to the Phoenix Children's Museum back in February, and I want to say that the 5 of us spent roughly around $100, and we bought tickets to the Circle 360 Theater. They had a Sesame Street and the kind of talking about the solar system and the stars, and that was really great. The kids loved it. The baby was a little bit, unsure what was going on, but then things got going and she enjoyed it. The big kid was like, I already know all this, Mom. I was like, well, let's enjoy it, because it was really neat. I do have a clip of the theater, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys those clips and a little bit of a voiceover to go with the clips. Okay, our first stop is the Phoenix Children's Museum, or the Children's Museum of Phoenix, I think it's actually called. And according to their website, non-member ticket prices are $16. Seniors, which are 62 plus, will be $15, and you need to have your photo ID. Children under the age of 1 are free, and they're also doing masks and no mask days here in the future, it looks like. And then all of the extra little things cost extra money. The little things are done individually, so really depending on what is there at the time is going to be like kind of pricing. This general space right here is there all the time. And then this is a little clip of the 360 Circle Theater, that one, and the little vignette room upstairs. They tend to change out things very often. We also went one time and saw Pompeii in this space. It was amazing. I definitely recommend. Wasn't that so cool? I mean, I know it's a really short little clip area, but the little things were so cute. Little vignettes, little learning tools, and then there were staff members around trying to teach the kids like more about what was going on. There was a lady with the magnets. There was a lady with, I didn't show you guys the magnets, and I didn't show you guys half the other things. It was so hard to get clips without people, so that's why this video is so choppy too. So I had to try to chop out faces and try to hide them behind words and all that stuff, so I'm sorry that it's so choppy. But hey, yeah, you guys saw a little bit of my kids in that one, and they show up a little bit in the next couple clips too. So the next one we're going to talk about is Hurricane Harbor in Phoenix. This is a place that I have had a membership to. Sorry, I'm trying to talk to you guys, but look at the clips that I have that I think I just lost. But we have been members at Hurricane Harbor since before the pandemic. I want to say that we got our first annual pass was in 2019, for the 2019 season. And so, no, maybe 2018. I think we went twice before they shut down. And then they shut down because of COVID. And then they did all their safety precautions and everything. And what we ended up getting was a totally revamped park. Six Flags took over ownership of Hurricane Harbor in here in Phoenix, and I think it used to be Wet and Wild Hurricane Harbor, or Wet and Wild, and then they changed it to Wet and Wild Hurricane Harbor when we were getting our tickets, and now it's Six Flags Hurricane Harbor Phoenix. So really cool. They've added some new spaces. They've added some new food areas, which is always worth it. And we have a membership that we have 3 meals on it. We have our lunch and our dinner and our snack meal on it. And I pay about $18 a month, roughly closer to $20 after tax. And that is for my membership and my food ticket, because my mother-in-law had gotten my oldest daughter on her pass, because the deal we had, the more we had, the more we stacked, and I ended up buying my pass later, not at the same time, so I didn't just lump mine all together. So definitely worth a check out. Here are those clips. And here we have Hurricane Harbor Phoenix, our local water park that Six Flags has now taken control of. And since they have taken control of them, they have been adding more and more attractions. This whole back pool area is brand new, and they have been updating the pools and the slides within the park little bit by little bit. They are doing their best, and they're giving us new food, new restrooms, new everything. It's really great. This little pool in the background in the back area has this kind of cool toddler section. There is a gradient side. There is the deeper side, the 3-foot side basketball. There is a sun tanning deck inside the pool. It's really awesome, guys. Definitely give it a look if you are in Phoenix, and sometimes the wildlife does come to say hi. This is a real bird, guys. Okay, and then all those, I tried to get a really good picture of all the slides, like I said in the voiceovers, but it's kind of hard to do without people in the way. But all the slides are super fun, and my daughter ended up going on a couple slides that day that we went with her friend, because her friend from school was there, and they ended up getting on this one called a twister or a tornado or whatever it was. So that is awesome that she got to do that. It's hard for me to get on and off the rides, but the back area, the pool area, there's a gradient feature, and then there's the volleyball, and I think I actually got a little bit of the volleyball in the clip there, but they have the volleyball nets, the basketball hoops. The kid area has the mini little kid slides. The back pool area that I have the big clip of, they also have some kid water features, and that was what those little dropping things were in that my daughter was swimming towards and everything to go ahead and get that. That was my youngest. But anyway, there are tons of things to do, even if you're not a big slide aficionado. It's fun to get on the slides. Me and my daughter did get on the slide the first time we went to the water park. I did not know I was pregnant at that point, but we went on the big drum slide, and it was you got on and it came through, and you went this in this big old drum thing, and it was super scary. It was super fun. And I've been on 3 rides since, but it's hard with my arthritis to get up and down, up and down. And then vertigo, also, guys, if you guys have vertigo or PTSD for heights or any type of anxiety for heights, the stairs do not help. So I do tell my daughter that I do try to get on with her, but I really have to be in a headspace and be able, because to me I feel all the shaking. But I do get on with her. I just don't get on with her every single day that we go. Okay, and then the last clips, these are from a place called Enchanted Island out here in Phoenix. And I'll go ahead and show you those clips. And this one is located at Encanto Park in Phoenix. Not only do you have the amazing wildlife areas within the park, it's very cool during the day, and it's just a fun, kind of whimsical place to take your family and friends. Okay, so 2 things about that last clip being so short was, one, it was spring break, and there were kids everywhere, and I just didn't feel like having to try to blur and try to cut and everything, just like I had to do with the water park footage. But also, 2, we only got on that little train and ran around the whole park because my youngest is really tiny, and so she can get on a lot of the rides there because they're more little kid based, toddler to like teenager based. Like I think like 13, 14 is kind of like one of the maximum like heights and weights and type of things. But I mean, adults can go on the rides too. There's nothing against adults going on them, but like where they are kind of theming it at are the littler kids to the younger teenager kids. So we didn't have my oldest with us that day because the rest of the schools were on spring break, but hers, since she goes to a charter school, her spring break was a completely different week. So we went after like a doctor's appointment one day, and just kind of walked around the park and saw that the Enchanted Island was open. So that is actually at Encanto Park in Phoenix, and it has a very very seasonal type schedule. And then when it gets hotter, it tends to close in the middle of the day because there's a lot of hot things. And then now they have this bumper boat area now that used to actually just be like a splash pad type area, but they like filled it in with the water, and then they put the bumper boats on it. And now there's like the rock wall that you guys saw in the clip. I'm hoping you guys saw it in the clip. I hope I kept it in there. But there's like a big old rock wall and everything that the kids can do. There's the little tiny dragon roller coaster, and then the little like up and down rides and the teapots, and then that one little like umbrella chute ride. But it's really cute. We've taken our oldest there for her birthday in the past. I want to say for like her third and fourth, or second and third birthday, we took our oldest there because it was kid-centered, like I said, and we didn't end up spending an arm and a leg there. And I think we actually had one of the times when they told us, you have to go at this point of the day because it's too hot, please come back at this time. We had brought the party to the park, so we just went to the park and set up on a picnic table and had pizza and cake, and then we're able to go right back into the park when it opens. So, like I said, so that's very good. And it was, again, I think the train for the 3 of us that day when we went was like $20 or something like that. So that can be a little pricey, but like when compared to like Castles and Coasters, which I didn't have in this video, but Castles and Coasters is still operational in the Metro Phoenix area. I personally have not been to Castles and Coasters since I was like 13, 14 years old, and my oldest wants to go, but we just haven't had a chance to go because that is kind of expensive for like the day pass and everything. And they also have the golf course, the mini golf course, and then they also have the games, what's it called? The arcade, that's what it's called. So yeah, so that's still there. So definitely Castles and Coasters is definitely the more expensive option that I will mention in this video at this point. And definitely I would say that the water park is the cheapest option in this video, because even when you don't have a membership or anything, we paid my husband a ticket to come in the other day, and I think it was like $22 or something like that, and he ended up getting a drink cup for the day, and we actually do use the drink cups now. We have our refillable drink cups that we got with our season passes, but the drink cup that we ended up buying for him, we have now as a spare, and it still does have free refills for the summer, so that's good. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this gives you something maybe to look forward to doing in Phoenix this summer. If you guys do any of these things, let me know in the comments below. If you guys want to see another video of different things you can do in Phoenix during the summer, let me know, and I will go ahead and make them. So my hand's getting all shaky. It's a good time to go. But yeah, any other place you want to see talked about during the summertime in Phoenix, let me know, and I will put links, or I will do the video, and I will put little infos and everything in the comments. I think that's all. Yeah. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you are new here, please consider subscribing to my channel. My videos can sometimes get a little chaotic, but all in good fun. We are that mom. We are that hippie mom family and everything, and so if you guys want any more of that content, please hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.